There, welcome to week 2. Today we're going to do Yogalesque, which is a kind of dance that helps you move built up energy through your body. I think I have it set so that it's pinned on this video, me. So if people are coming in and out and going late, that it won't pop onto them. But in case I have it wrong, apologies, and we'll just come fix it. So what I wanted to do today, besides itch my nose, was explain to you a little bit about where Yogalesque came from, about sacred dance, and what it means and why we do it, because it feels absolutely amazing. When I do my retreats, we do this both nights. We do this Friday night, we do it Saturday night, and for the people who have been there, it's pretty powerful. It's very common to have emotion come up. It's very common to have just so many feelings wash over you and through you. It's kind of amazing. So I'm going to start by reading you a paragraph in my book, Flaunt, Drop Your Cover and Reveal Your Smart, Sexy Spiritual Self. And this is the chapter called The Truth of Your Body. When you feel the deep assurance of living your own truth, you no longer question yourself or fall into toxic self-judgment because you know exactly who you are. Your body knows. Your heart knows. Your truth is your truth. And building your dreams and living your sparkle is the most natural thing in the world. Your truth is absolute for you because it's a part of your divine soul. You are perfect exactly as you are. Although our humanness can make mistakes, our souls cannot be wrong. To determine if something is true for you, ask yourself how it makes you feel, as opposed to what you think you should do. Asking, does this feel right, requires you to pause and tune into how the answer feels in your body. When the decision is in line with your truth, the sensations in the physical body are comfortable, notwithstanding the excited kind of anxiety or nervousness due to trying something new. And I hope you might be a little nervous, thinking, Yogalesque, I don't know what that is. There is a difference between nervously excited and dreadfully nervous. And as you tune in more, you will learn to feel the difference. When there is some aspect of the decision that is out of line with your truth, you will feel it in your body as well. Your heart may feel jumpy or sick, or your spirit might feel heavy. Our bodies house our minds and our spirits, and even though we can mentally rationalize or justify our actions, we can never fool the innate wisdom of our bodies. Take a minute and think about a time you were talked into doing something that you didn't want to do or you knew was wrong. How did it feel? Can you pinpoint where in your body you sensed it and what that sensation felt like? Then think about a decision you knew was right for you and how that felt in your body. Many of the women I coach talk about the sensation they experienced in their bodies right before getting married. Whether just the decision they were about to make was right or wrong, pretty much all of them had a knowingness either way. While we can trick our minds into believing something that is not true, we can't fool our bodies. Our bodies always know. Before going on stage, I can get an adrenaline rush so big, I feel like I will either explode or throw up. But the nervousness in my body feels excited and thrilling in a good way. I care about what I'm about to do, and although I'm anxious because I want to succeed, because I'm about to put myself out there in a really big, nearly naked, when I do burlesque way, I wouldn't trade that kind of nervousness for all the world. Want to know more about interpreting your feelings? Yogalesque is my practice for tuning into the physical sensations of my body so I can judge whether or not I'm living according to my truth. Yogalesque combines burlesque with the ancient wisdom of the chakra system. It helps me figure out my truth based on what's happening in my body. Then, as I re-choreograph my life to be in alignment with my truth, Yogalesque helps me embrace the authentic feelings I experience inside, but I'm having a difficult time expressing. Okay, so burlesque is a removing of the layers. So when you balance the wisdom of the chakras and how chakras can get blocked, and then burlesque, it's about removing those layers, removing those blockages. So what I'm going to do before we actually start dancing is I'm going to show you, and I might have to back up for this. I don't know how I'm going to do it. This is my big poster. Park that over there without knocking everything over. And I know it's backwards, but this, I do integrated energy therapy. And while it's not exactly the yoga, the chakras, it's very similar. In case you didn't know, and I'm just going to use this kind of to point out, the root chakra is right down here at the base of the pelvis. And that is all about safety, security. Right now, there's a lot of root chakra issues going on because of the fear of the virus, and which is health, and a fear of money, financial support. So we tend to get blocks down here through the hips, through the thighs, all of that stuff. Then you're kind of moving up towards like the belly button region. And that is your, the next chakra coming up. That's color is, oh, I forgot this. The first root chakra is red. Then you have got the next one coming up, and that is your sacral chakra, and that is orange, and that's right below the belly button. It has got to do with creativity, sweetness, and joy, expressing yourself and creating. Moving all the way up right in here, you've got that solar plexus. And that's where the power center, and what I like about this is it's both front and back. We tend to be very one-dimensional, and we tend to think that our body is flat, like a piece of paper, but it's not. The chakras are in front, they are behind, and they are to the sides. So anyway, solar plexus, that's your power center. That color is yellow. Moving up to the heart, again, in front and in back, the heart is all about love and heartbreak, both the positive and the negative aspects of love. Moving up, we've got the throat, back of the neck. Throat is about communicating, being heard, using your voice. But think about that on the back of the neck. When an animal attacks, they bite. So the back of the neck is about threat too. So we've got our voice and we've got threat. Every chakra has got the positive attributes and the negative attributes. And the goal of balancing your chakras and you doing Yogalesque is to balance all of that energy and to get rid of the blocks. Moving up here, we've got the third eye. Same thing on the back. That is intuition. That is knowingness. And I know there's so much going on again right now with not knowing. So we tend to get, can't find it, there we go, blocked up in that third eye. And then the last place is the crown. And that is spiritual connection and knowingness. So I'm going to back off so you can see me a little bit. There's a lot of information in our bodies, around our bodies. Like I said, it goes to the front, it goes to the side, and it goes behind us. And we can be all forward focused with something, but we can be completely ignoring the past back in here. Or we can be really connected to the past and not focused on the future at all. So as we are moving, the human energy field is about this far away from you. It's about as far as your fingertips go. So as you're moving, I'm going to have you move your legs, move your arms in whatever way feels good for you. You are moving within your energy field. And what I encourage you to do is as you are feeling things, go ahead and do things like that. If something feels sticky or blocked, I want you to swoosh through your energy field. And as we dance some of the dance, as we move through it, you are going to notice me doing some brushing and some swooshing and some clearing. Today, don't follow me. You can use me as a guide, but if I'm doing this and you feel like doing this, do what feels intuitive to you. Like I said in the reading, this is the practice that I use to get in touch with my feelings. When I'm doing my retreats and my women are dancing, they are getting in touch with their feelings. So for some of us, we might feel like doing this kind of movement, where others of us might feel like swooping. I also recognize and realize that it's awkward to be like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. So that's why I want to encourage you, follow me if you want to follow me. And then when it feels different, do something different. The goal is to feel good. The goal is to notice what feels heavy, sticky, maybe like stepping in gum, you know, that tarry feeling. Just notice how everything feels around you, because what you should, and I hate shoulding on people, so what you are going for, how about that? Not what you should feel, but what you're going for is feeling light and energized and free and open. And yes, yoga uses a lot of breath work. EFT, emotional freedom technique, uses a lot of tapping. So as we're doing the sacred dance, we will also be tapping. Don't worry, you can't do it wrong. We will be breathing. We will be clearing using the integrated energy therapy to clear. And we will be using the concepts of burlesque, which is peeling off those layers. So I am going to put on the music now, and I want you to make sure you've got some room. If you want to dim the lights, dim the lights. I've got a candle going. It's really pretty. And I hope the music works. Like as far as volume, we'll be fine. But I hope you can hear me and the music at the same time. And when you do this at home, you can Google like sacred dance music. Deva Premal, I love her stuff. Jonathan Goldman, I love his stuff. This is just a yoga CD. Any kind of ambient music that you feel is a really good choice. So again, if you feel, actually, I have done sacred dance to Motley Crue. So whatever works for you, I want you to use that music, because the energy and the beat and the rhythm and the energy of all of that is matching what you need, and it'll help you flow and help it come out. And I have messy hair, but you know what? It's about to get messier. So let me get on the music here, and we will start to dance. Okay. Since it's about feeling, I want you to just take a few breaths however you want to breathe. And I want you to feel your body. And I just want you to do something that's in a rhythm. And I don't care if it's swaying or rocking or shoulders, or if it's just barely moving. But I want you to breathe. And I want you to feel how your body feels. How does it feel to breathe and stretch? Just get in touch with how it feels. I already changed the way I was bouncing because it didn't feel so good. Couple more breaths. Now I want you to feel into your emotions and your energy space around you. Is there anywhere you're not wanting to be? Is there anywhere that feels tight? No right, no wrong. I'm just exploring the sides as well as my front. And I'm breathing deep. And then I'm starting to push into the back. And I'm doing a little step. I don't care what you do. You can turn. You can spin around. You can circle. No right, no wrong. Just feel. And breathe. And notice, this is bringing up some stuff in my heart, in my shoulders, kind of an excitement. Good. So just move and breathe. All right. Now I want you to do the same thing with your legs. You can do one leg at a time. You can do alternating legs. You can do front, you can do side, you can do back. What's big about this is we're grounded with our legs. And when you start lifting your legs, you start being aware of if you're grounded or not. Is it really hard to stay balanced? Do you feel solid? Can you start moving your body with it? Breathe. I'm going to be quiet. I'm just going to move. Honor yourself by being awkward and being graceful. Not everything looks pretty. Not everything works right. If you want to move around more, move around more. You can go slower or faster. Really alternate, challenging that balance. Again, it's not perfect, it's flowing. And then stop and feel. Where's your energy? Are you a little lightheaded? Normal to be a little lightheaded. Now we're going to root down through those feet. Red root chakra. Getting rid of the layers of stress. So I want you to use your mind. I want you to kind of move into a place of fear. You want to run from fear. So, your step. You can take my step or not. I don't care. You can use a bouncy. You can do both feet. Do what's natural. But I want you to think about that fear. Not being safe. Not being secure. And I want you to move into that energy. Again, awkward is good. Heavy. Really feel those feet drumming gently on the earth. Drum it down. And then start taking your mind out of those fears and into a feeling of safety and security. You can jump. You can stay down. But I want you to start grounding more, getting heavy, moving the pelvis closer down to the earth. Be careful of your knees or whatever hurts. My knees hurt sometimes, often. And just start moving it down and connecting. And be centered in that root chakra, in the security. And make sure the energy around you feels clear. And if there's anything there, swoop it out, clear it out of that main chakra. Breathe. Open up the soles of the feet. Connect down to the ground. And just visualize red security all the way around you. And be at peace with that security. Now moving up, right by the belly button, right below the belly button. I want you to just start moving. That's that sacral chakra, orange. Creativity, pleasure, joy, sweetness of life. And I want you to start stirring it up. You can stir with the arms. You can stir with the hips. You can stir with everything. Now we're coming forward a lot, but make sure you're going to the back too. Move those hips. There's a lot of the belly dancing stuff here. Breathe, relax that stomach. Make sure you're not holding it in tight, but you're moving. And then whatever feels good, side to side. Breathe, relax that belly, front and back. Feel good. Good. Move, breathe. Now as you're moving, same thing. Moving into that energy. I want you to take yourself from a negative to more of a positive state. And I'm moving because it feels good when I think about no pleasure, no sweetness, no joy, no creativity. For you, it might really tighten you up. It might really make you panic, like you need to get out of it and find your boundaries. Again, it's no right, it's no wrong, but you're moving from here, from that womb space. Bring your attention into that womb space, into that orange chakra, and then start bringing in that creativity. If you need to clear, clear. If you need to stir, stir. Good. If you need to pump, whatever it is. Big circles. Typically when you're circling to the right, you're bringing stuff in. So bring it from above into that space and cycle everything out. Blocks to creativity. Whatever is holding you back, you move, breathe, soften your belly. Good. Now I want you to move up, find that solar plexus. And I want you to tap it gently because it hurts if you hit it. That's your power center. Now I just said hitting it. What happens if you get punched right here? You freeze. You can't breathe. It's awful. So we protect our power center whenever we feel threatened, like this. This is being threatened. This is saying, don't hurt me. So open it up. Clear it. Move those ribs. Side to side. Good. And then ground. Same thing. Circle it. Feel your power around here. Is it clear? If you're finding a block, push it out. If you can't feel it back here, reach into that space. Pull. Now reverse. Circle it the other way. Move those ribs. Feel. Rub. Feel. Power. Take the heels of both hands right there and pull, 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 pull. Get more into it if that feels good to you. I'm doing a whole squat. Push, push. Wherever it feels good to you, circle it. Same thing, owning that power. Lifting up out of the fear. You want to go fast. Go fast. If you want to hold space with the arms, if you want to peel and open, open. Whatever feels good for you. If you want to open, close, find that power center, lift. Good. Push.
Breathe. Now you are soft in the lower belly, but you're more firm here. Being a little bit more aggressive with that power. And breathe and center with it. And just feel how you feel. Lightheaded, energized, clear. Turn yourself around. You can do this sitting in a chair too, that's totally fine. Now take both hands to the heart. You might feel that heart beating because we've been working out. You might hear the music. Music is like a heartbeat. It's the rhythm that keeps us going. So whether you're dancing to the rhythm of your heart or the rhythm of the music, gently, same thing. Tap on that whole heart area. You can go fast, around the collarbones, down that center of the heart, across those ribs, or you can go slow. But connecting to this area. Now, this is where sometimes people feel like they want to cry, and that's fine. Take those arms, feel the back area of the heart, just gently. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breathe, and as you squeeze, open up that heart. Feel all that heartbreak, all that disappointment, and start swooshing it out. All the times you've built a wall and haven't connected. Loss, lots of loss here. Now, you're gonna feel like going slow, like going fast, like drumming, tapping, pulsing. Do what feels good to you. Reach, open, swoop that heart. If you feel like moving, move. Do what feels good to you. If you feel like finding a rhythm, do it. If you feel like spastic stuff, do it. Get those shoulders going. Shoulders and arms, all in the heart. Clear it out. For most of us, this is a really painful, gunky area because we love and we lose. So clear it. Feel into that space. Wipe. Pull. If there's anything else left, swoosh it off. Get rid of that energy. Clear it off. So, from your heart down, everything is clear, clean. Find the hands on that heart. Pause for a moment. That's your centered space. See if you feel centered. I just lost my balance. My right side and my left side feel a little bit different. Top half of my body and bottom half of my body definitely feel different. Safety and security, creativity and pleasure, power, heart. Swallow. That activates the throat. That's your voice. Your comfort in speaking. Start combing through that energy field. Things that you wished you would have said but didn't say. Times people have screamed at you or shut you down or told you didn't know what you were talking about or mansplained to you. Whatever it is, clear all that around your throat. Then behind your neck is that energy of threat. If you've ever gotten the tickles, the prickles up your scalp, it's literally the truth of your body telling you, ooh, this is a bad situation. That's a bad person. Clear it out. I'm even clearing out my hair. All that energy around the throat. Things left unsaid. You can stretch. You can move it left and right. Be gentle with your neck. But breathe. Find that energy around here. And then gently, don't get yourself dizzy, but look and move and breathe. Stretch that mouth. Make yourself yawn. Feel it in your face. That's all what needs to be said. Tap those cheeks, either at the same time. There I am, one at a time. Gently. Jaw. Tap along that jawline. Tap up through there. This is all your voice. Now, it sounds funny to say dancing with your face, your jaw, and your neck, but I want you, again, be careful of what's going on with you, to move, and to move as if you are heard, as if your voice is loud. I want you to roar, roar. Careful of your neck, but I want you to push that word, push the voice out. Push, push. You can drum it. You can drum it. You can hop it. You can clear it. You can cut. See this, all this cut. 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 This is cutting off threat. Do what your body says to do. Again, the spastic stuff tends to be around some agitation, some fear, some aggression, some getting mad. So allow yourself, I'm pounding, I'm running, to get mad. Breathe. You can do a foot in front, tapping it one at a time. You can take it side to side. I don't care what you do. This is your little temper tantrum. Pushing it out. And then when you start feeling tired, bring it in. Nice open throat. Nice clear voice. Good. Now, I'm moving up through my head, circling it around. That's a dance move you see a lot. You're literally clearing your third eye, your thoughts. If you've ever been confused and gone, I don't know what's going on, it's true, that's your third eye. Clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it. Move. Good. Open that face, rub those eyes. Way around here on the bone, gently. Don't ever rub hard. Tap those eyebrows. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Tap the temples. If you want to move, bump, 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 bump. Find a rhythm. Find. Clear that brain. Now I'm doing the little raindrops on my head. Clearing. Refreshing my brain. It's fine. And then this feels good too, getting into your hair, fingernails into your scalp. Even gentle tugs on your hair feel good. Move into that head. Keep moving. Keep breathing. What feels good? Good. Then I want you to start touching your face, touching your hair, feeling it, and just feeling good. This is that third eye. Breathe. move. Good. If you get dizzy, just calm it down. Foresight. Now I want you to take those eyes, lift them up. Even if your chin is down, lift your eyes up and look left and right. Left and right. Left, right, and breathe. Good. Relax. Now, if you're comfortable doing a forward bend. If you want to have your knees bent to your hands on the floor, rock it. And just shake that head out. Moving everything towards the forehead. Good. Roll it up. Hands on that third eye and physically open it. Physically open it. Breathe. Stand tall. How is your center now? Are you rooted? Are you clear? Third eye open. Temples, wisdom, jaw, throat, voice, heart. Tickle down your throat, down your shoulders. Let everything drift out of those fingers. If there's anything else there to swipe, go ahead. Your last chakra is that crown, that connection to the divine, all of that knowingness. So, tap that head. Breathe, tap all around. Yes, it's like you're wearing a crown. It's literally the crown. You can rub, you can move. Move from a state of confusion to a state of bliss and knowingness. You might notice I often feel the urge to close my eyes when I dance into my crown. And the energy is all up here. And I just listen and feel and clear. Finding something, getting rid of it, feeling it, raindrops. Breathe. I want you to reach up into like a clear tube. Pull the energy in, down your crown of your head, all the way to your hips, down your feet, rooting into the floor, and sending that energy back up. Breathing it in, connecting it all. Good. Do what feels good to you. Good. Now, find a place of stillness. Walk until you feel that still point. And if you still feel off balance, honor that by continuing to move. Ask your body, what do I need to know? What do I need to know? And feel into the energy field that's all around you. And if you have a question, ask your body for the answer. If you feel flowy and beautiful, the answer is yes. If it makes you shrivel or shrink, the answer might be no. So move into that. I'm going to grab one sip of water, and I'm going to be quiet while you allow your body to answer a question for you. Yes, I have a flamingo water bottle. Thank you, Jen. Now, the last thing I'm going to have us do is we're going to dance it out on the floor a little bit, and I'm actually going to do some dancing. We only have a few minutes here, but I just want you to see how this feels and how this works for me when I do it. All right, we cleared all the chakras. That's the basics of Yogalesque. Answering your body, clearing that energy. But you can also do this on the floor. And I want you just to move however it feels good. And notice, I'm not doing anything pretty. I'm rocking. I'm rolling. I'm twirling. I'm feeling. There's nothing pretty. It can be pretty, but there is nothing magical. I'm getting my body as close to the floor as I can. I'm getting it into the strength. I'm getting it into the back and into the front. And then, of course, you can be like, oh, I remember crowd walking when I was a kid. But then see if you can move it and how that feels for you. And then I am going to turn off the lights, turn them down, because I am going to do a few minutes of my own quiet sacred dance. Once the chakras are open, once the energy is balanced and flowing, then it feels really good to just let it go. And yes, here's where I think it tends to be a little prettier. And know your body. I like feeling into all of my areas. All right. Notice my breathing. I don't know if you noticed my movement at all, or if you were just involved in your own stuff. In either way is fine. But the point is just to move however your body tells you to move. Having a little bit of a knowledge of the chakra system, you can kind of start telling that, oh, I'm blocked down here. Oh, I'm tight here. And you can again move back in to the body to get those answers. I am a mess, but I feel really good. I feel lightly sweaty, lightly energized, very clear. And I can also tell that for me, my heart is a little bit more open. I think I was holding on to some fear or some sadness or something. So I can continue to do this and do that Yogalesque, shedding those layers. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, there's no right, there's no wrong. It all feels good. And it's designed to get you in touch with your body. So tap, rub, clear, pound, do whatever feels good to your body. And that is the exact right thing. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you all next week. Bye.